When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Burgess Snowfield at Amherst Stadium, home to the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Glover. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Feels the button, looking for daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Auburn's offense will take the...
You have a big game. You just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's caught. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Henderson. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers! They grab the early lead. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
The Gamecocks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air, it's Moran. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to... Wants to go up top. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Robinson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man. It's Simmons. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Big fella moving. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Quarterback may change this route. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the... He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at touchdown Auburn. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River Rivalry. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this and the direction this program is headed. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Moran. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this. Off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard.
221 wing, 221 wing. 4.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
To the air, it's Collins. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really...
Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I got a feeling they went into the half and they talked about how do we create some more explosive plays on offense. First drive, you're trailing. They did exactly that. Nice job by this offense. They're going to need more of them to get back in this football game, but I like the first drive aggressiveness by this offense.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. Plows through the defense. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds him out of the backfield.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
That is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the tight end. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Fights off a defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. Dropping back, it's Collins. Grab near the marker, it's Kane. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up...
Touchdown Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the running back has it. good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Williamson. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Goes up top. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. This offense has really been clicking in the games. There he goes.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short.
22 water. 22 water.
To the air, it's Collins. A little release to the back.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're